So for people that are watching that might not know who you are and what these masterminds are, how could you best describe what these type of events are?
We drove through on the ferry, Calais, France, all the way through past Toulouse, and I stayed in every Formula One hotel in France. And I kid you not, you know those, we was like 14 or whatever, but you know those hotels where they've got like communal showers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun. Right, so I'm going in this communal shower. I'm in this Formula One hotel, and I'm now in the towel thinking, what the fuck do I do? Like, I'm coming out of my room like I'm in my house with my towel and I'm fucking naked, like half naked. And then I go in the shower and I look up and I see a big fucking hornet. It's like double the size of a normal.
It's like French hornet.
Yeah, it's like yeah.
I got out for 3% yesterday on dollar Swiss.
Dollar Swiss.
4 hour limit, yeah.
Little hybrid trade, was it? Do you remember from the first mastermind, from the capital, the difference is huge, isn't it?
Yeah. Night and day of where I am now.
Does it feel different knowing that you obviously imagined, oh, do you know what, that you visualise trading six figures?
I feel like this time round I feel in a more serious position.
Yeah.
Before I saw it as more as like, oh, what is this? Like, it'll be a nice feeling to get to these sort of levels. But now I'm here, I feel like even more like a serious person.
And because you've had regular withdrawals,
Yeah.
like 5,000, 6,000.
Keep it as lean as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, like little things. Like, for example, I'd go out for the kids for the weekend for a day, spend 200-300 quid, just like that.
Yeah.
Gone. And then only when I moved, got a bigger place, bigger mortgage, bigger everything, I didn't have that disposable income to waste and stuff, and I just downsized overnight, and the kids were fun with it.
Do you know why you don't feel so like super excited over a withdrawal? It's because all of that work that you've done, whether it's from like being in the Marines, like all of the years back, that has trained you month after month, day after day, year after year.
Yeah.
Especially with Rewired, doing the work for years now, everything that you've done in your mind, you almost get to a position where you feel like you'll be more excited than what you should. Because it was for me. I just thought, surely, you know, when you see this amount running, you're like, I'm going to be well excited. And then you've done so much work to detach yourself away from it. You're not bothered about it. You're like, oh, maybe it'll be like when I'm making 30 grand.
Yeah.
And then maybe it'll be when I'm making 40. And you realise you are just now at a level where you've got such high standards as to what you want to live. You just know that you not deserve it, but you've earned it.
Right, what's the next level? And I can think of 7 figures, and that's literally it.
Yeah, 2026, I wouldn't be surprised if you hit 7 figures. It's nice seeing the students at the airport.
Mastermind's already started, right? So we've met them in the airport. Feels like homely, you know, because it feels like yesterday we was at the mastermind at the yacht last year. It's gone so quickly.
So for people that are watching that might not know who you are and what these masterminds are, how could you best describe what these type of events are?
Look, imagine you've now got a group of traders that are funded, that are doing really well, but they're trying to ascend to the next level. Naturally, in this industry, you can make money by not being the finished article. So there are going to be things you need to improve on, even if you are trading like 400k FTMO. There's going to be subtle little details that could take you a long time to develop. Now, when you're in a setting like this, where you're rubbing shoulders with people that are already successful in their own right, you get to learn things from them. Not only that, you've got myself, the coaches, the whole team there. We're going to be going over everything, not just trading, but like goals and life stuff that people actually struggle with. So helping them navigate through that through our experience. There's just so much more, but it's the mastermind effect. And I think that is the part about masterminds that people don't really understand until you're in it.
You was in Spain for how long? Madrid for a year and a half. Yeah, do you still speak Spanish, or is it just...
This was like 15 years ago.
Yeah.
But I reckon if you threw me in there, I'll probably pick it up quickly.
Just throw you in the ring with the ball.
Yeah, exactly.
So this is my lucky bag. You've seen this bag, right?
I've seen it, but what's the story?
Yeah, so Roxanne got me this bag. Call it good luck, whatever it is. I had the investment at the time, and it was the key part of me scaling up. So I scaled up with this. I could have got any bag, right? But for some reason, year after year, I was like, you know what, I'll just keep this bag. It's obviously got more and more worn, but not everything is transactional. It has to be about flash. I like nice things as well, but some things are about meaning. To me, that means more. It represents a lot. Do you know why? Because I remember so many times with that bag when I would be in the coffee shop in Costa. Don't judge me. Costa with that bag, with my laptop. And even though I was doing well, I was in a period of my life where if I had got really complacent, because I wasn't surrounded by loads of people, it's not like I knew loads of successful traders, it was just me. So I could have actually self-sabotaged without even realizing, could have ended up giving all of the money back, not doing well. They could have taken all the investment back, and I'd be sat there with pretty much no money thinking about going back to work. So I remember those times thinking, could have gone the other way, quite easily if I wasn't switched on enough. So like moments like that, I guess, keep me grounded. Just reminds me of like, look, remember what got you here? Don't get complacent. I think a lot of traders get complacent and don't realise they do it. Complacency will fuck you up.
Right, so just got to the villa, had a house tour. There is so much about this villa. So we're just getting set up. Absolutely stunning. Views are beautiful into the mountains. I'll show you this view as I come in. So you come through, you've got all open plan, and then you come out to this. Look at that. Oh, I think the lads have just turned up.
Hola, señor.
There
You good?
There he is. Yeah.
My American brother.
What's up, man?
Good to see you.
You too, man.
Oh my god.
Apparently Trump's house is at the back.
I heard that.
That's what you were told.
Yeah, I'm Putin,
say
so I'm
we.
going to see if he's,
Same
I'm
exact.
going to see if he's free.
Same exact speech.
Yeah, check this out through here. Oh, look, the best part. Andrew, I need you and Andrew to experience this at the same time.
Right.
Check this. Come in.
Expectation. No, dude, you couldn't make it up. You couldn't.
Were you like porn acting like?
Yeah, like.
What?
It's yours. You bring it.
Did you must have brought
Can you
this,
imagine
dude.
I brought this with me?
One man's kungan is another man's treasure. You know what I'm saying?
Got a couple of little gifts for Andrew's and Abdu's 30th birthday. Oh, for your 30th birthdays.
Oh my god.
You did catch it well.
What?
Please say it's not cracked.
It's not correct.
You see the detail?
Arabic?
Yeah, of course. You're welcome.
Very appreciated.
This is a well, I'll gash you on the brand later, but it's a really up and coming brand. Yeah, now we're talking. Should we play a quick Mortal Kombat?
You didn't say you know how to play PS5.
Yeah.
Who's the better button master? What's going on here?
Okay. Oh, nice. Thiago. Wow, how old is that? Oh, Ruben Diaz. Donkey. There was still time left, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to go with that.
That's it.
Yeah, welcome to my crib. It's only a cheeky 23 mil. You help us with the bags. Good, sorry. Good to see you, bro.
Yeah, good.
How are you?
Good.
You're good.
Come on, man. How are you?
Time we start.
How you doing, bro?
Good, bro. How are you?
Insane, bro.
Yes. The gas man Rakeem. How are you going, bro? How are you? You good, yeah?
Surely even for you this must be insane, no?
Yeah, this is nice. It's just a little side crib. It's looking a bit.
It's looking a bit doughy.
Oh,
It's not looking very.
it's looking a bit undercooked.
Let's go for it.
It's a bit undercooked. One bite, you know the rules.
We just gotta take the lid.
Out of 10.
It's hard to say because I'm hungry, so I just want to make sure that doesn't like factor into the review.
Knock it
I
down.
think it's like a
2 points.
4.6
Oh,
out of 10.
okay.
You
Yeah.
do like a Dave Portman, like Flop Factor, Barstool Sports.
No, look, zero. It's like cardboard. Look, got fake char.
Right next to the door. Rakeem's in the middle, Tom's there, and I'm just gone. I'm so tired. So I just put my hood on my cap and I'm asleep. The whole plane's quiet. This guy is shouting so loud at the top of his lungs, talking about selling, talking about everything you can think of.
Right, he's trying to convert the pilot in the front.
Look, he's already. He's already there. Look, he's done. As soon as he walked in, like 5 TikToks just uploaded themselves. was packing through my journals the other day. Found my original one,
All right.
like the OG Falcon one. It was 216.
Yeah.
Isn't it weird? Because me and Rakeem was talking about this, and Tom as well, which is like writing your goals down on paper when you put pen to paper. I saw Dehung and Nico in the airport, bumped into him, and he was talking.
Oh,
about
really?
It. Yeah, he was talking about it as well, as in like, he didn't take it as serious as much as what we explained, which is like when you put pen to paper, something happens.
Yeah.
And if you really think about it, like from 2016 till now, we've now got this villa, we're here.
Yeah.
Just from that vision. And this is literally all you need, guys. You just need a journal and a pen and just a plan, and just write down step by step every single day. Because guys, it's unrealistic to go on a trading course and be a success overnight.
That's insane.
Like when I think about it just from my own perspective,
Yeah.
I sat there on the plane and wrote down Falcon.
Yeah.
Just came up with the name Falcon, and then wrote the mission statement, and then wrote the vision.
Yeah.
And it's like, I never would have met you.
Yeah.
I never would have met Alex, Abdu, Tom, Rakeem, him.
Yeah.
I'd know it because paper round boy.
Yeah. You know, problem is though, people like at a low frequency, they think, oh, if I was doing well in my trading, I wouldn't do all this. I wouldn't waste my time doing that.
Yeah, why would you help people?
But that's the irony. That's why they're not doing well.
They don't get it.
Yeah.
They're projecting their values on other people.
Yeah.
All that does to me is expose their own sinister mindset or selfish mindset.
Yeah.
Because from their perspective, they're thinking, "Now that can't be right.
Yeah.
If that was me, I'd be out in Spain. I wouldn't be sending emails. I wouldn't be trying to help people make money if I'm making money. I'd keep it all to myself." They think they're being smart by saying that.
Yeah.
All they're doing is showing that they're just in it for themselves.
But you said it a
Not
long time
everyone
ago.
is the same.
You said that there's actually not a lot of things you can buy with money. Actually, not a lot of things.
Yeah.
Other than cars, you got a yacht as well.
Yep.
Right. You get all that out of your system. Then what else is there to actually do?
Yeah, I enjoy the simple things. Like, don't get me wrong, every now and again it's nice to come to a nice villa like this.
Yeah.
It's lovely to travel first class. It's nice to have a nice car and a nice watch. But when you get past all of that and then that becomes normal,
Yeah.
you wake up one day and go,
There's nothing else to
what's
do.
not making me feel better?
Yeah.
Looking at the house is not making me feel better. Driving that car down the road to go where? To meet who?
Yeah.
Everyone's working.
Yeah.
You know, you start to actually put it into real life.
Yeah.
You get bored in a couple of weeks. Even if you'd done that for, even if you could, like 3 months, you would be bored out of your brain.
Yeah.
And then you would be sitting there itching going, I've got to start something. I've got to do a project. I've got to do that. Because the thing is, if you're successful via business, that's different because you're always busy from business unless you like completely step back and delegate absolutely everything. But if you're successful via trading, you're not more successful because you spend more time on the charts. So it reaches a point where you've done what you need to do and you have nothing to do.
Yeah,
So what do you do with that time?
Create projects,
I would say it's riskier to have all of that time because
Yeah.
even the best of traders could go, well, do you know what, let me have a look at the markets again.
Yeah.
And you end up taking a trade out of boredom.
Yeah.
So you need something that is going to stimulate your mind far beyond just the charts.
And he's got like 260 on the line basically, so certificate of achievement there, phase 2, past that. Literally within the span of 2 weeks, and using the daily as well, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
That's the mad thing. He recovered all of his drawdown past, got 35k live in funding. He's got 260k sat there. I think he's like a few percent away from passing that as well.
Nice.
And do you know how long he's been a member?
How long?
12 months.
Is that it?
12 months.
And to be honest, even when I think about that, I reckon he's only been serious about 5.
Yeah, I know.
You know, like it's only been recent.
Yeah.
He might have been doing it. I don't doubt that he's not doing the work before.
Yeah.
But there was no way he was as locked in as he is now.
No.
And what a correlation, you see someone locked in and they start to do well. How is it someone that could be here for 2 years, not making progress?
Yeah.
And someone comes in within half of that time,
Yeah.
lock in for probably like 4 or 5 months,
Yeah.
and then suddenly get loads of results. Look, what's he doing? Taking business calls.
Look. Yeah.
Look, he's
Mama made it.
He's re-engineering the whole back end. Just quickly in a few minutes. Look how happy he is. I see you.
Clocks.
You know how Suarez used to do it? Suarez would make people make mistakes.
Yeah, he'd fumble his way through.
Like he would be like left, right. You know, like for example, when the ball bounces up in the air, where it kind of almost is like static. It's not going anywhere, and it's like bounced really high, and you're waiting for it to come down again. He would like be like going left, right, because he would let the ball bounce again, where a defender who was good would usually probably because they're taller than him would header it away, right? He'll find a way to get his body in there and make them like wobble their foot. Like he's just so
Yeah,
smart.
or ricochet off them
Yeah,
onto
yeah,
him.
yeah, he's just so smart. Like, don't sit here and look around in awe of being amazed 24/7. Look around and be like, appreciate, and then use it to inspire you to move forward and be like, there's no reason I can't get this.
Use that as motivation.
You know, like use it as motivation, not as like I'm gobsmacked because I'm in like £20 million villa.
You want to capture their thoughts. You mean of how the year's been or how they're feeling here? Like,
No, how they're feeling here and where they're going.
Right.
What are the main things? Tell me the 3 to 5 main things you've achieved this year without telling me what you want to improve. I had someone say a question in the SMB form about this. A trade ran for like 5 or 6%. They ended up getting out for, I think, 2.5. They mismanaged it. They didn't take the 3 because they thought it could go for more. But then their average return was something like 1.4. So they had pretty much double, and they still wasn't able to close it because of the thought, greed. But greed, even when it's illogical, like you're not experiencing versions of that trade to be like, right, but I want this again. You've never got it, and even when you got double what you've already got, you find a way to mess that up as well.
Even for you, Mark, on hybrid trading, I think when 2022, when AFT was coming up, you said that year on your tester account, leading up to it when you were testing, it was something silly like 200%. I know you couldn't give an exact figure, but even just from people testing the daily swing entries already, without the content, I think you said it's like 10% of the content that we've had has been released and people are banking 15% in
we've not really given that much content for daily. Like what have we really given bar like...
bit of funding mechanics.
Yeah, like very, very basic level, and people are already executing already.
So what would you then think? I know we won't get into specific numbers, but again, people are having 8% in a week sometimes, or 10% in a month added, 5%. What would you say?
If you do the daily right, there's no reason why you can't add a 40-50% a year to your return. If you do the daily for a daily, like a 200 pip stop loss, then maybe like 20%. But because of the way that we can enter with a 4 hour, it's not really a daily entry. It's almost like, here you go, like the way I would explain it like this is that the daily is showing me the way. It's like, right, you're going to give me the overall direction. Can I get in on the 4 hour? Can I get a 4 hour stop loss on a daily entry? That's all it really is. And I don't know why no one's ever thought of this. You almost can never get ahead until you learn it. So it's such an interesting thing, isn't it? That you can earn like 80 grand a year, 100 grand a year, 200 grand a year, and still be
In debt.
just in debt, or just as invested in the stock market as someone who earns 35 grand a year, or 40 grand or 50 grand a year, because one of them isn't in debt, good with their money, and invests, I don't know, like say £12,000 a year. They manage to do that. The person who's earning 200k might also only invest about 12 grand a year. You think, how is that? It's because that person at 200k has obviously met other people that are high net worth people, and guess what they all do? They go out for lunches, dinners, cars, drinking, cars. So their lifestyle has increased so much that they are still month to month, but just at a higher level of it.
Exactly that.
And then they have to keep up that lifestyle. And then they start hating what they do, but they have to do it because they're handcuffed to the lifestyle. Because if they don't live that life, they don't have those friends anymore. And then they feel depressed. So they've not actually built anything from within. That's why foundations are so important. And what we're building right now, teaching people to be good with money, something that people will never get taught in school, never get taught from their parents, because most people are not good with money. I would say 95% of the population, which is crazy, doesn't know what money is, doesn't really understand the purpose of it, values the things they shouldn't do, they think about money all wrong. Like the irony is, the person who wants to save money, who is, like you meet those people, they're quite tight with money. Those people are tight with money because they think that it's beneficial to be tight, because they don't want to spend as much, they want to hold on to money. Those people end up worse off. So the irony is, the very thing that they want is them working against themselves, because they're tight, because they want to hold on to money, they want money. They're actually not being reckless with money, they're being really stingy. But that same stingy person will spend £35 on a pair of shoes instead of 100 and go, I'm winning, and then replace it 5 times in a year.
and spend more money than the person who buys the good shoe and values it because of the material, the quality, looks after it. And it's like the stingy one thinks he's winning. They're losing because how many times have not only have they bought shoes, how many times have they had to think about buying shoes? How many times do they have to go online? How many times do they have to drive to the store and pay for fuel to get the shoes? The other guy's winning. He's gone there once, bought the good quality shoe, happy with it, fits better for his feet, not giving you blisters. And meanwhile, stingy guy over here thinks he's winning. That's another example of not understanding money when their whole premise of the stingy guy is all about money. So they'd be better off if they spent money on the value first. And it's not that they don't have it. That's a different story. People be like, oh, maybe they can't afford it. No, they've got it. Because they do this in every part of their life. Like, if they wanted it, they could have it. But anyway, without going too off on a tangent, like, live lean, find more solace in your character and who you become, and find a way to find joy in simple things that don't cost that much. So if it can be the coffee, if it can be the going for a nice walk, going for a picnic with your missus or whatever, like low cost enjoyment of, like, do you know what? But do you know why this is? Is because a lot of the times, you know, when you want to make more money, you don't necessarily want to make more money because you want to spend more money. You want to make more money because you want more security. And then what ends up happening is that you make more money, you're like, right, now I've got the security, I'm still living the same life I was living when I didn't have that security, but you're just happier doing it because you've got now extra money in the bank, more buffer, and now you've got money to invest, and then it starts to stack. But you realise that the change of the lifestyle is almost identical to what it was even when you was earning 5 times as less, or it's incrementally improved. That's what I've done.
It's chicken with the skin on, Mediterranean veggies.
Veggies.
Some chips on the side. And a little chimichurri sauce.
You not got any FOMO for, like, the chef special? Or you don't get sucked into the market?
Not my family. I grew up with pasta.
It's not a trade-off.